Hare Krishna, good morning and welcome all of you all for the Sunday morning seminar. The highlight of today's seminar is, as you all know, how to change your horoscope with Bhagavad Gita. So let's understand this whole topic in the larger sense. So all of you all can ask your questions. If you have any doubts bumping up in your mind at any time, but if not, you can note down your questions and you can ask me at the end of the seminar also. So I'm sure you all must be wondering, like, how do we change the horoscope with Bhagavad Gita? So let's start with this. Definition of horoscope. What is a horoscope actually defined as? It is a description of what is going to happen to you based on the positions of the stars and planets at the time of your birth. This is a simple definition. Okay. There are various definitions given in Google Baba. Nowadays we refer to Google more than our parents also. So this is what this definition given in Google. And to add on to that, the word horoscope is derived from a Greek word hora and scopus, which means time and observer. Horoscope or horoscopy or marker of the hour. These are all various names given to the same thing. So other English commonly used names for horoscope is including natal chart, astrological chart, astro chart, celestial map, sky map, star chart, cosmogram, blah blah. Got n number of things. Now people may say, अरे यार मैं ये नक्षत्र में हो गया, वो स्टार में पैदा होता तो I would have been a rich man, I would have been more happier. Because today definition of happiness is with connected with richness. The more richer you are, the more happier you are. So here you have all the 12 stars or the birth thing. Cancer, Virgo, Aries, Scorpio, every star, and the richest person with respect to that star. So don't worry. आप इन 12 ग्रहों में से कोई भी ग्रह में आपने जन्म लिया होगा, don't worry. You have a guru to follow. Somebody say, नहीं प्रभु जी मुकेश अंबानी का स्टार में रहता तो अच्छा है. By the way, I am born in Mukesh Ambani star. I am also in Aries, okay, but I don't have even the number of zeros which is having. Okay, so no worry. Don't have that person only you have to follow. You can also become a leader of your own. So your horoscope, its importance to our day-to-day activity, what advantage we get from it, who wrote our kundli, and some say God wrote our kundli. So let's go step by step. Importance of its importance in our day-to-day activity. What's its importance in our day-to-day activity? दिन भर के दिनचर्या में horoscope का क्या महत्व है? What do you think? कितने लोग, by the way, tell me honestly, कितने लोग सुबह उठ के अपना न्यूज़पेपर में अपना स्टार देखते हैं और उस हिसाब से अपना दिन प्लान करते हैं? How many of you do that? Does anyone do it? Don't tell me no one is doing it, huh? Be honest. कोई तो करता होगा. हाँ चलो, right. Ripin, I appreciate your frankness. So आप क्या पढ़ते हो प्रभु? स्टार में क्या आता है आपका?
Sir, इसमें what actually read how my day is going to be.
Yes, and it's written sometimes, no, love is in the air.
No, nothing like that, but only money is going to come today or something. That is more important.
Yeah, I can understand that part. You have to edit because your wife is sitting next to you.
But no come now.
No comments on that topic. I know that. I can understand that. But to be very honest, you know, when I used to be in college, you know, we had that midday, you know, that was the time when midday was in the boom, then midday newspaper, and our main job was to search that newspaper, that column of it, you know, and it is written, love is in the air. And I had one uncle in my house. He was around 65 that time. I'm talking of my college days. So, and the prediction is the same, huh? Love is in the air. Now I used to wonder, whose horoscope is going to come true? I'm in college life, okay? I'm in my college days. So these type of so-called, you can say, predictions are most generalized. They're very, very generalized. In Aries, every 3 minutes, the star position changes. If your birth time changes by just 3 minutes, your star position changes. So it's all, to some extent, yes, people think, yes, अच्छी बात है, but it's madness. And moreover, my question is always very clear. How do you think this is going to affect your day-to-day life when your life is also heading with some point and focus? What advantage do you get from it? Okay, to just get this, I'll tell you a story of Shivji and Shanidev. All must be quite familiar with Shanidev. शनि की राशि लग गई तो बाजा बज जाता है सबका. तो एक बार शिव जी के ऊपर भी, शिव जी इज ऑल्सो ग्रेट डेमीगॉड, इज द ग्रेटेस्ट वैष्णव. सो उनके ऊपर भी एक गाज पड़ी कि भाई टुमारो शनि इज गोइंग टू कम फॉर 1 day in your life, and 1 day Shani ji comes for 1 day or even 1 hour, it is going to create problem. So Shivji said, okay, I will avoid Shani. I got a master plan. Next day, early in the morning, before Shanidev could even get up, he gets up and takes the form of a bull and goes and stands in some pasture land, grazing grass and hiding his real form. And here whole day Shanidev is trying to search where Shivji is, and he is not able to get where Shivji is. Searching here and there, mil nahi rahe. He's wondering. Finally, it was evening. And in the evening, when the day was over, Shivji came to Shani and he said, "Thick, I fooled you. I tricked you. How? See, whole day you were searching. You could not get me. So you could not trouble me." Shanidev said, "What else you want? Devo mein Dev Mahadev. आप देवों में देव महादेव हो. And what were you doing? In the form of a cow, or sorry, the form of a bull, whole day under the sun, scorching heat, you're grazing grass. What more trouble you want more than this?" So if one is destined to have certain rashis or certain troubles with respect to the chart, one can never avoid. And I tell you, especially when ladies go and show their chart to, or show their hand or their chart to the astrologer, and the astrologer just tells them, I think you are most troubled in your house. You have to do all the work in your house, and आपका कदर कोई करता नहीं इस घर में. बस without reading the chart also he is in a win-win situation. हाँ सर, बराबर बोला आपने. दिन भर मैं काम करती हूँ, कोई कीमत नहीं है मुझे घर में. I have to just log the whole day like a donkey, and thankless service I am doing. And what do I get in return? Just they are saying, you are not done your sabji well. My children shout at me. My husband shouts at me. My in-laws shout at me. Yes, you are slow slocking. That's so much bad. So this is what happens generally, because all the astrologers come with some side of these type of solutions, but they are not actual solutions. Okay. Another thing people generally make is, who wrote your horoscope? So generally people say, God wrote my horoscope. How many of you agree with this? मनरेगा माता जी, आप agree करते हैं? चलो अच्छा है. Some I like bold people who agree. Who else agrees that who wrote your horoscope? God wrote your horoscope. कितने लोग मानते हैं? Apekshit, what do you think? God wrote your horoscope? Yes, all those who have kept your videos can also raise your hands. Huh? See, unless until you all don't participate, we can't make the session more interactive. Huh? Then it will be like, I'm just talking, and no one interacting with me. Then it becomes one-sided. Then it's like listening to a radio. No? It's not sitting in a classroom. It's like listening to radio, where only the singer sings and you have no other choice. Either you can switch off the radio or you can switch on the radio. Only two things possible. So you also can do one thing: switch on, leave the but press the leave button and get out. So
Prabhuji, I think that God is written my horoscope, but there is a free will. We can change.
we can change. Okay, very good.
The free will is there.
Fantastic. Yes, Mr. Naresh Jumani, what do you think? God has written your horoscope or आपने खुद लिखा है आपका कुंडली?
खुद लिखा है प्रभु जी.
खुद लिखा है. Very good. That's an intelligent answer. Anybody else? Okay. So let's have this myth bursted from our mind that God has written our horoscope. Writing our horoscope is very, very easy. It's like this. How a doctor can predict your future just looking at the present lifestyle. Suppose I like to eat a lot of sugar. खूब सारा sugar मुझे बहुत पसंद है. Like I like laddus, pedas, and ice creams and all that. So a doctor if it predicts, अरे इसी तरह खाते रहोगे तो बहुत जल्द आपको डायबिटीज हो जाएगा. And वाकई में after 6 months or after a year, after dumping so much of sugar daily in your mouth, you get diabetes. So what will people think about it? Oh, what a prediction my doctor did. 6 महीने पहले ही बोला था, 1 साल पहले बोला था मेरे को डायबिटीज होने वाला है. क्या विद्या है उसके पास? काय का विद्या? क्या knowledge? Suppose I eat junk food 4 times a day, not 3 times a day, 4 times a day. And then I tell my doctor, man, I love to eat momos and pasta and pizza and this and that. And my doctor says, बहुत जल्द तू बीमार पड़ने वाला है. And after 1 month or 2 months after eating so much of junk food, I fall sick. Hey, there's a prediction. Yes. Looking at your present way of lifestyle, the way in which you are living, your future can be predicted. So some predictions do not need any higher understanding. It's very simple. Some predictions are very, very simple. Similarly, our chart, our horoscope is nothing but an X-ray of our past karmas. So, Vanreka Mataji. Now you Hare Krishna Mataji. Now you see and understand. हमारे कर्मों का जो, जैसे अगर मैंने सिगरेट बहुत पिया और फिर एक डॉक्टर ने मेरा एक्सरे निकाला मेरा लंग्स का और उसमें वहां दिखा उसको निमोनिया पैच या कैंसर का पैच जो भी हो, तो व्हाट डज दिस मीन? ये मैंने ही कमाया है ना. मैंने जो गलत जो लाइफस्टाइल जिया उसके वजह से मुझे ये बीमारी मिल रही है. सिमिलरली आवर chart, our horoscope is nothing but a X-ray of our past karmas.
नहीं अभी तो पढ़ाई नहीं, मल्टीटास्किंग नहीं, वो पसंद नहीं है.
Mute please. Astrologer predicts our future reading our chart of past karmas. So what is in store for you is actually what you alone have earned in your past life. गए जन्म में, अपने पहले जन्मों में हमने जो कमाया है वही तो है हमारा पासबुक दिखा रहा है. What is chart? A simple way if you understand is our passbook. Our passbook, what does our passbook show? What does our bank passbook show? हमारे पास कितने पैसे आए और कितने खर्च हुए हैं उसका हिसाब बताता है और कितने बाकी हैं. डोंट वरी, अपना हॉरोस्कोप भी वही चीज बताता है. कितने हमने कर्म कमाए हैं, कितने अच्छे कर्म के वजह से हमको अच्छे चीज मिलेंगे और बुरे कर्म के वजह से हमको बुरे फल भुगतना पड़ेगा. So these two are the simple understanding in which one has to understand this is how a horoscope is made. So the law of karma is very important. The law of karma determines one's destiny in this life as well as in the next. So let's understand this in a very simple manner. Who chooses or who decides? We choose a job, might be a wife or a husband. We choose the type of car, the type of apartment, the type of business, the type of vacation, many more things we may try to choose. but we don't choose our parents, our beauty, our intelligence. ये सब कहाँ से मिलता है हमको? ये सब are on the basis of our past karmas. Some stay in a small hut, some in a big mansion, some are born poor, some are born rich, some are weak and ill, and some have so strong and so much healthy. Some do not have any food to eat, and some have so much to eat. So what is this? So it's always said, as you sow, so you shall reap. जो बोओगे वही पाओगे. So एक common rule है. कई बार लोग कहते हैं, I do not know the law of karma. Then what? अगर मुझे पता नहीं तो क्या मुझ पे कुछ प्रॉब्लम आएगी क्या? It's like if someone goes to a no entry lane, and there in the no entry lane, you're caught by the police, and you tell that fellow, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not from this part of the city, I'm from another city, but I entered into this unknowingly. Will the police leave you? Will the law leave you? No. The law will say, first pay the fine, next time you'll remember not to go. Like you just board into the first class compartment, and you first board the first class compartment, and after boarding the first class compartment, you realize that, oh, my ticket is for the second class, and then you're caught. So the TC catches you. You can't tell the TC, I didn't know, I'm new to the city. They'll say, whatever you are, you've broken the law, pay for it. So similarly, the law of karma is also like that. आप अनजाने में कर्म करो या जानबूझ के करो, आपको किसी सूरतों में आपको उसका फल भुगतना पड़ेगा ही, चाहे वो अच्छा हो या बुरा. Why and when do we want to check our horoscope? जब हमारे काम सही चल रहे हैं तब हमको चेक करना है, या जब हमारे काम बिगड़ रहे हैं, हमारे हिसाब से काम नहीं हो रहा है, when our goals are not being achieved, at that time you check your horoscope, or when your goals are being achieved, that time you check your horoscope? Okay, definitely there's no big question in it. Everyone says yes, yes, yes. Sir, when my program doesn't go as per my planning, that time I check with the astrologer where the damage is in my horoscope and how to handle damage control. How do I do damage control to the horoscope? So what we want to consult a horoscope for decide. Some people want to consult a horoscope for deciding the profession, but I'll introduce you to 3 richest beggars of India. One is Bharat Jain. Income is around 90 to 1.3 lakhs, owns 2 flats in Parel, Mumbai. Wealth 70 lakhs, 1.2 crores. 1.2 crores, huh? Wealth he has got. Family has a school supply store plus n number of blah blah things. Sambhaji Kamble, again monthly income up to 1 lakh rupees, has a flat in Virar, 40 lakhs in the bank, and does investment some stocks. Krishna Kumar, again investment earning up to 70,000 a month. I mean, all these cities are very good, huh? Good CTCs they are having, huh? And even MBS do not have such. Sometimes starting they don't get such nice CTCs also. So these are all per month income I'm talking of. No? So mind you, which horoscope or which astrologer did these people consult? कहने को तो they are beggars, but mind you, they're earning much than even the educated people who are working hard from morning to night. They are earning more than that. So just to get the better glimpse of it, we see people who are successful are also seeing the chart. Why? Because people are not satisfied. What happens? Why people want to see the chart? Suppose एक आदमी जिसका ऑफिस खुल नहीं रहा है, या नौकरी नहीं लग रहा है, या प्रमोशन नहीं हो रहा है, या धंधा नहीं हो रहा है, then he goes and consults an astrologer. It makes some sense. But what about a person who is already successful? Why he is still going and seeing his chart? You see, big top people, they have got their personal astrologers, you know that. And what is the reason? The reason is nothing is enough for a man to whom enough is too little. जितना भी मिला उसके लिए अगर कम है तो वो आदमी के लिए सब कुछ कम ही पड़ेगा. And what does Bill Gates has to say for this? I can understand wanting to have $1 million, but once you get beyond that, I have to tell you, it's the same hamburger. Here I would like to speak something. We say, okay, no, it's the same hamburger, it's the same stuff, but we have to understand that we all desire for more and more. There's no harm in desiring. Okay, life is to be more successful, more getting your ambitions fulfilled. Fine, good, great. But at what goal, at what rate at which we are going, is it making sense for us? Many people don't understand this fundamental philosophy. You know, what food a normal man can eat, a person who is earning billions and trillions of dollars cannot earn. I'm forgetting the name of a person. There was one person who was a multi-trillionaire person in Europe. But the problem was this person had a disease. A disease was whenever he used to urinate, it used to pain him very badly. He used to get a very acute pain in his abdomen and very difficult for him to urinate. There was no doctor in this world whom he had not consulted. And every time when he had to pass urine or he was about to go to urinate, he used to literally cry. Oh, I have to urinate again. Now I have to undergo the pain. All the dollars, all the wealth he had could not save him from that pain. So going behind a goal or a thing is fine, but let's keep ourselves grounded at times. It is more important. And why we are going to another person, another astrologer for horoscope? This is a very important reason when we want to go to astrologer. Instant things we want. We want things instantly. Abhi chahiye mujhe. Jaisa instant tea, instant coffee, instant food. We want our desires to be fulfilled instantly. Mujhe khushiyan chahiye, wo bhi abhi. I cannot wait for 1 month, 2 months, or 1 year or 2 years. I want it now. Just, have you ever spent some time with our parents? Have you ever spent some time with our old friends? Have you spent some time with your own family, wife and children? You know, उसमें जो खुशियां मिलती है ना, हॉरोस्कोप वाला आपको इतना खुशी नहीं दे सकता है. एक ज्योतिष आपको इतना खुशी नहीं दे सकता है. You know, it's like seeking happiness. It's a very old Tibetan proverb, but a very true proverb. Seeking happiness outside ourselves. अपने बाहर की खुशी ढूंढना ऐसा है. It's like waiting for sunshine in a cave facing north. It's like sitting and waiting for sunshine inside a cave which is facing north side. तो कभी आने वाली नहीं है. क्यों? आप जैसे सूरज का लाइट आप बाहर ढूंढ रहे हो, वो भी गलत दिशा में बैठ के. आप, why are you trying to search for happiness outside when the happiness is actually inside you? The real happiness is cheap. बहुत सस्ता है real happiness. Yet, how dearly we pay for its counterfeit. नकली चीजें खरीदने हम लोग बहुत महंगाई देखे, बहुत पैसा देखे, but real happiness is very cheap. बहुत आसान है. How you can become very happy? Tell me. Yes, anybody? If it is really cheap, how do you become happy? Tell me. Come on, Lao Singh, tell me how you like to be happy. Yeah, Varsha.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah, one second. Okay, yeah. Boliye.
Why we can realize ourselves, then only. Without
Very nice.
realizations, we cannot get happiness.
Okay. Varsha, tell me. Yes, Mataji, speak.
प्रभु जी मैं जस्ट ज्वाइन हुई आई डोंट नो आपने क्या पूछा है.
Oh, Acha, you just joined. Okay, so then welcome to you. Yes, who would like to share the secret of being happy.
Can I try, Prabhuji?
Yeah, 1 minute. Apekshit has raised his hand. Let me finish him off. Yeah.
Be happy with what you have and try to achieve for better. If suppose you you want
If you're happy with what you are having, then why try to achieve?
means career wise advancement or salary wise, you can try for that, but be happy with
If you are satisfied, you can never try, Prabhu. There are two contradictory things. अगर पेट भरा है तो फिर खाना क्यों ढूंढ रहे हो? और अगर खाना ढूंढ रहे हो तो पेट भरा हो या ना हो, क्या फर्क पड़ना है? Am I right, Apekshit?
yes Prabhu.
Yeah. Yes. Anybody else wants to speak? Mudit, yeah. Speak, Mudit.
Prabhuji, we need to realize that we are the soul and we come from the spiritual world, and spirituality is the best thing that can give us happiness.
But being in the material world itself, if one has to find happiness, how does he do it?
Do what you do ideally in the spiritual world by praying to God, and that's the closest thing that your soul is accustomed to, and it's the natural thing that you can actually do. So,
Yeah. Something simple, Mudit. Something very simple. Yes, anybody else wants to
हरे
speak?
कृष्ण गुरुजी।
Yes, Mataji, बोलिए.
मुझे लगता है कि हम खुश रह सकते हैं कि दूसरों से उम्मीद ना रखें। जब हम दूसरों से उम्मीद रखते हैं तो दुखी रहते हैं, जब दूसरों से उम्मीद ही नहीं होगी तो अपने आप ही खुश रहेंगे।
Very good. Expectation leads to sadness. Agreed. This is a very golden statement. Is always there. Expectation leads to sadness. क्यों expectation है और अगर expectation पूरी हुई तो उसमें लगती है अरे इतना किया थोड़ा और कर दिया तो अच्छा रहता.
हाँ जी।
So expectation leads to sadness. Yes, but this is the secret of how getting sad. But how do we get happiness? Just by giving up expectations? No. One step ahead. As Mudit rightly said, I mean partially, not fully. One has to understand happiness lies within. It is not outside. Because outside happiness is a subjective happiness. Now we are having winter weather. Okay, सब लोग ने अपना स्वेटर वेटर डाल के बैठे हैं. But after 3 months, when summer will come, will you wear the same sweater? So now when you're wearing the sweater, you feel nice, warm, I am feeling warmth. So outside happiness is always subjective, whereas internal happiness is real happiness. Now, ज्योतिष की बात निकलती है तो एक जोक बोलता हूँ मैं आपको. एक बार एक आदमी निकला था. It's an old joke. I mean, you all must have knowing that joke. एक बार एक आदमी बोला शनि की दशा लग गई यार, तो जाके अपना ज्योतिष को जाके मिलता हूँ. तो ज्योतिष को मिलने चला गया. था बड़ा कंजूस आदमी. तो गया वहां उसके पास, बोला देखो ज्योतिष जी ऐसे ऐसे शनि की दशा आ रही है. हाँ तो ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं है, 1001 का मैं पूजा करवा दूंगा, सब ठीक हो जाएगा. तो बोला नहीं 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 1000 का पूजा मत, नहीं को इतना मेरे पास पैसा नहीं, इतना पैसा होता तो कितना अच्छा रहता था साहब. अच्छा 1000 नहीं तो 501. नहीं नहीं साहब 501 भी नहीं है मेरे पास. अच्छा कितना फिर? बोला 101 का करा दूं. 101 का पूजा भी नहीं हो पाएगा, इतना सामर्थ्य नहीं रहा मेरे पास. आई डोंट हैव दैट मच ऑफ मनी. सो फाइनली इसे ठीक है 51 भी नहीं. बोला 11. बोला 11 भी नहीं. बोला 1.25 रुपया. बोला उससे भी थोड़ा कुछ कम हो सकता है क्या? So this is expectations. No? I'm just going with you, as you rightly mentioned. तो फिर the astrologer said, जाओ यार, जिस तुम्हारे पास 1.25 रुपया भी नहीं, फिर तुम्हारा शनि क्या बिगाड़ेगा? जाओ घर पे जाओ, कुछ मत करो. So don't have expectations beyond levels. Yes, that's true. What you say is very true. We have too much of expectations in life, and that also leads us to this type of foolish calculations. So let me share this. So we are busy buying the counterfeits. What are the counterfeits we are buying? Can anyone give me an idea of this? हम लोग क्या काउंटरफिट मतलब नकली है, उसके जैसे दिखने वाला बट वो असली चीज नहीं है, नकली नोट की तरह. As we say counterfeit notes, right? So what do you think? Yes, here, what do you think? I would like you to participate also.
Like that actually, every time we are thinking that if something, my son will be in 10th class, 10 good result, will be happy. My wife is like that, I will be happy. My job is like that, will be happy. This is a counterfeiting we are trying to do it for our happiness.
वो तो प्रभु जी काउंटरफिट नहीं है, वो तो आपका एक्सपेक्टेशन है.
Yes, we are
Suppose that is not counterfeit. I'll tell you what's a mistake that comes in parenting. I take one lecture on parenting on that. I'll be handling this topic where what you expect. Suppose you want your son to become a CA, and if I ask you why you want him to become a CA, just because I was not able to become a CA, I want my son to become a CA. Is it a justified expectation? बनना तो आप बन जाते थे ना CA. और अगर आप बन भी गए CA, and then you tell my dear child, since I am a CA, you have to be a CA. ये कौन सा लॉजिक हुआ? You may want to become a CA. He wants to become an actor. Let him become an actor. He wants to become a scientist. Let him become a scientist. So many cases are there in our country that just because I am XYZ or I could not become an XYZ, you should become an X person. So this is not as counterfeit. This is created problem. But counterfeit happiness के बारे में let's analyze this topic a little more and then we'll go ahead. Yes, here, tell me. Because if you don't answer, then Arnav is going to answer to me for this. Yes, tell me.
So I'm not sure of this,
Hmm.
but I think maybe anything that is, as you said, anything that's imitation or anything that's fake, that gives us happiness, but is actually nothing but just materialistic.
You just expanded that verse or that line, but you're not given me an answer to the question. What do you think? Give me an example of fake or counterfeit happiness.
Maybe like brands and labels and like fake, maybe even when people spend on like first copy of Gucci and first copy of this and that, and you know, after that when they are they show it off to their friends or family, that, you know.
I think your explanation is so perfect. Your most happiest person in your family today is going to be your mother. So because from next time you're not going to ask for a first copy of Gucci, first copy of any branded labels for sure. So I think your mother will be going to be dancing today.
Prabhuji, I anyway don't ask for first copy.
You ask for the second copy, right? Don't worry, even that is counterfeit. Don't worry. See, it goes like this. Counterfeit means what? Which has you, wherein you have a presumption that is going to give you happiness, but finally it doesn't give you happiness. For example, we all want to have a high-end car, high-end watch, a high-end I mean, name it, a mobile, anything. But the minute a better version is available in the market or a later version is available, you feel small, you feel rejected. Suppose you go with your friend circle and with your iPhone 1 or 2, though when it was launched, it was a big deal, but now iPhone 1 and 2, who will care for it? So it is counterfeit, because if it was really valuable, it would have been valuable till the end. But it was only valuable for a certain time. It was giving you value, it was giving you prestige. आपको इज्जत मिल रही थी थोड़े दिन के लिए. बट अब आपके वही दोस्त बोलेंगे, अरे तेरे पास iPhone 5 है, iPhone 6 है, अरे हम लोग तो iPhone 13 लेके बैठे. So they are all counterfeit happiness. They are not giving you happiness in the true sense. If this true happiness is achieved, then only you will be truly happy. Otherwise, हम लोग इन नकली चीजों के पीछे पूरी जिंदगी we are busy trying to fulfill our happiness in this manner, but not getting the true happiness. And इसको पाने के लिए क्या क्या जुगाड़ नहीं करते हैं. कुंडली को ऊपर नीचे कर देते हैं, उल्टा पुल्टा करने की कोशिश करते हैं. We want to change our horoscope upside down so that we can achieve it. And क्या मिल पाता है? That's the biggest question. Are we not depending on one who himself is dependent on others? Here's $1 million question. हम लोग अक्सर किसी इसके पास जाते हैं, ज्योतिष के पास जाते हैं. Okay, let's before I take that, how many of you all have heard or seen that ads wherein the person says, I will teach you stock market investment and how to make money fast? Mudit, I think you must have heard, must have seen. Do you teach also sometimes like that? तो कितने लोग ने वो देखा है? ये एड्स देखा है कितने लोगों ने देखा? ये फास्ट इन्वेस्टमेंट, मनी इन्वेस्टमेंट, and I'll teach you the trick of making fast money. So Arnav is there, yes, Uma is there, Apekshit, Chandrakant, wow, Karuna. अच्छा, कितने लोग उसके पास गए? चलो, सब लोगों ने हाथ नीचे कर दिया. कोई गए नहीं? अरे इतना अच्छा है तो फॉर्मूला दे रहा है, वो पैसे कमाने का तरीका बता रहा है, इतना इजी तरीका है. Why you should not go to him? Simple common sense question I'll ask you all. Suppose Rajesh Balsara Prabhu, if you get the secret, I mean, you get a secret formula to earn money, are you going to make money out of it, or are you going to call everyone, आजाओ, तुमको मैं secret formula देता हूँ? Simple sense. But so many fools are there who go to those people waiting for that secret formula, how to earn money in a stock market. And he will give you stories of 10 people who went from Virar to Churchgate because of stock market. They earned fast money, but he will not tell you the 100 people story who reached from Churchgate to Virar. That he will not tell. And last but not the least, get this point very clear to all of you all. If someone is having a secret formula, he will as well make his own buck. Why will he invite you and give you money? Would you do that if you have the secret formula? You yourself would not do it. And you are expecting some fellow, oh, he's a fool, he's going to give me. You are a dumbo. So same thing applies to astrologers. अरे अभी आपका शनि इतना दूर भगा दूंगा ना कि आपका कल राहु केतु आपके सामने नाचने लगेगा. And you all also start believing, yes, साहब लो 500 रुपए ले लो, 1000 रुपए ले लो, 10,000 ले लो, आप नचा दो, थोड़ा राहु को उठा के 10वें घर से 12वें घर पे भेज दो, something of that sort. So it's foolish. That's one of the biggest foolishness. We people do that. अगर वो अपनी कुंडली सीधा कर लेता, he would have gone to a big palatial bungalow and he would be staying there. Why would he sit in a small room and try to rectify your kundlis? अपनी कुंडली पहले ठीक कर लेगा ना. अगर कोई डॉक्टर होता तो डॉक्टर अपनी इलाज पहले खुद करेगा या आपकी इलाज पहले करने बैठेगा? Simple common sense. But many times we do not apply our common sense. That's why it is said common sense is most uncommon. So if the astrologer had all the secret formulas to solve all our problems, then why doesn't he change his own chart and become a big person himself? If he has a secret formula of success, why would he give it to us? So this is what we all have to understand. He has limitations as change in life can be marginal. Now, okay, now this is another important topic. He can change your life to some extent. थोड़ा बहुत आपका problem solve कर सकता है ज्योतिष, थोड़ा बहुत. Let's see, in no point of this lecture, don't have an impression that astrology is something cheap, something fooling. No. I myself am connected to, as a college friend, one of my college friend is a great astrologer. He's a great devotee also and a big astrologer. And it's a big science. But there is a reasoning behind that science. The way we interpret is wrong. That is what I'm trying to tell you all. Please don't underestimate or undermine the value of astrology. It is really a science. It is really a science. But how this astrology and science is handled from our perspective, that is wrong. हम जिस तरीके से उसको handle कर रहे हैं या उसको देख रहे हैं, वो एक ओछा, एक सस्तेपन से हम देख रहे हैं. So don't have that feeling that मैं astrology को नीचे दिखाना चाहता हूँ. नहीं. Astrology is a real science. Hats off to that science. And I've personally seen some people who really predictions have gone correct. But these so-called quack astrologers are creating more nuisance. Like there are some quack doctors, quack sadhus, there are some quack astrologers also, and they create the problem. And the best part of it is it has got a very deeper depth and in understanding in our life. It was said in Mahabharata, I don't know how many of you all know this story. In Mahabharata, it so happened that the war was to be decided and to be started on a very nice day. So just before that day, there was one specific day जहां पे ग्रहण लगने वाला था, eclipse. And उस eclipse पे decision was, one who does an special havan on that day, for him victory is guaranteed. And you all must be knowing Nakul and Sahadev, and out of that Nakul was a great astrologer. And astrologer का first thing is दुश्मन भी आके अगर कोई पूछे तो बता देना चाहिए. तो Duryodhana called him and asked him, hey, you're a great astrologer, tell me, I want to do a yagya havan to make sure that my team wins. So this is how the level of understanding goes with respect to an astrologer's way of dealing with subjects. So immediately he took out the chart and he read and he said, in Kurukshetra war, if you want to win without any cheating, he said the fact, the day of eclipse, if you do this havan, for you victory is guaranteed. For you victory is guaranteed. Okay. So यहाँ पे हम story को hold करते हैं. Remind me for the answer of this balance part of the story at the end part of the lecture. Who is going to take this responsibility? Who's ready to take this responsibility?
I'll remind you, Prabhuji, I'll remind.
I want to see how many of you all are really interested in knowing this end part of the story. So, okay, Apekshit, who else? I want 2 or 3 volunteers who are going to ask me this. Okay, Namrata Bhatia Mataji. Okay, 2, only 2. Okay, Mudit, fine. Chalo, theek hai. Let's see. Kitne jन याद करके मुझे पूछते हैं at the end of the story, at the end of the session. Very important, very interesting ending this has got. So, sorry, I lost track. Yes. So, they can change it marginally. Now, what do you think by changing thing marginally? It's like if one problem is solved, let's say Ripan Bishwas goes to astrologer. महाराज जी मेरे बच्चे का कॉलेज का एडमिशन हो जाएगा क्या? ना मुश्किल है, ₹100 का नहीं 501 का दक्षिणा चढ़ाओगे तो फिर हो जाएगा. And then the problem is solved. Let's see. And your son gets admission in certain field. Then after a few years, after a few months, another problem comes. आपका जॉब में प्रमोशन नहीं हो रहा है. Then you go to the astrologer. Then the astrologer कहता है हाँ आपको एक टांग पे 1 महीने के लिए खड़ा रहना पड़ेगा. And Mr. Vishwas is ready to stand on one leg for 1 month. And then he gets his promotion. So that is the problem solved. इतने में छोटे बच्चे का SSC का problem आ जाता है. So the point what I'm trying to make, Mr. Vishwas, is one problem is solved, the other problem comes. So to understand this, let us understand a small story. Once a person was very much dejected and he decided, let's go to a sadhu. A sadhu can solve the problem. जब है ना जिंदगी में प्रॉब्लम बहुत बढ़ जाते हैं, आदमी साधु याद आता है, तब तक साधु याद नहीं आता. तो साधु के पास चला गया. Sadhu को बोला, please solve my problem. Sadhu said, okay, I'll solve your problem, no problem. But you will have to do some service to me. He said, what service you want? I'm ready to do all services to you. Now you have to do one small service. You will have to take care of my camels. He said, oh, that's That's okay. That's not a very tough job. Yeah, that's the fees. I don't want any fees. You have to take care of the camels. You have to make them sleep. And once you make them sleep, then you can go to sleep. And tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock, I'll tell you all the solutions for your problems. I said, okay, Sadhu, that's not a big problem. So in the night, he went and started making each and every camel sit down. Okay. He said, well, all my camels sit down, you can go to sleep. So the problem was whole night, he was busy making the camel sit. And then in the morning, early morning, when the sadhu came, yes, you had a nice night's sleep. He asked that person. And the person said, no, I could not sleep properly. I said, why? ना रात भर कहाँ मैं सोया, अरे इतना आसान काम तो दिया था, just make the camel sit and you have to sleep. No, the problem was one camel was sitting or 10 camels were sitting, one camel was getting up. When I make that one camel sit, some other 2 more camels were getting up. I made those 2 camels sit down, again one camel got up. So at any given moment of time, one camel was always standing. At no moment were all the camels sitting. So the sadhu said, yes, that is what I wanted to make you understand. You may try to solve one problem of yours, but the time you spend in solving one problem, how many problems have stood up in your life? You have any idea about it? You can never solve all your problems in our life. Because all these problems कहीं ना कहीं हमारे या तो व्यवहार गलत है, our way of life is wrong, or our karmas were bad in our earlier life. That is why we are all facing karmas. I mean, we are all facing problems. So that is very important. So in life, one problem is fixed, another one raises. So finally, we start living a fearful life. क्या ये करूं, क्या ना करूं? Just imagine one astrologer says, आपके आने वाले के 6 महीने बहुत खतरनाक हैं. आपको धोखा हो सकता है, आपको जान को धोखा हो सकता है. कुछ भी हो सकता है आपके साथ. And भगवान ना करे वो 6 महीने के अंदर आपने सब्जी भी काट रहे होंगे और सब्जी काटते काटते आपका हाथ कट गया. हाँ, वो ज्योतिष ने बोला था कुछ भी हो सकता है मेरे साथ. देखा आज उंगली कट गई. You are living a life of fear. Because of fear, every moment of your life will become miserable. Don't worry, I'm not just making you afraid of all this. We have the solutions also for this from the Bhagavad Gita. So you don't have to, live a life of a fearful way. The very reason people are interested in horoscope is we want to master and control our destiny in some way. आसुर वृत्ति, असुर लोग क्या करना चाहते हैं? मेरे हिसाब से जीवन होना चाहिए. We make our own plans, but destiny has its own ways. The very fact so many have come to this class with an ambition to change your destiny itself proves it. आए हो ना, कई लोग नए लोग आए ना ये देखने के लिए, यार चलो देखते हैं ये प्रभु जी अपना हॉरोस्कोप कैसे बदल सकते हैं. अपना ट्रिक तो बता देंगे भगवद गीता से. तो हम लोग क्यों बदलना चाहते हैं? क्योंकि हम लोग को अपनी जीवन हमारे हिसाब से जीना है. We want to live our life as per our will and pleasure. Don't worry, in earlier days these predictions have come. What happened when Kamsa was taking Devaki? All of you know Krishna's birth story, right? जब देवकी को कंस लेके जा रहा था, अपने रथ में बिठा के लेके जा रहा था, क्या हुआ तभी? There was a prophecy. What is a prophecy? Another prediction, right? And what was the prediction? आपका 8वां गर्भ, तेरी बहन का 8वां गर्भ. And there was a very nice verse which was used. The word used was a मूढ़ा, ए बुद्धू. वो बुद्धू क्यों बोला उसको? बुद्धू क्यों बोला उसको? आकाशवाणी में बुद्धू बोला बेला. ये बुद्धू, जिस बहन को तू लेके जा रहा है उसका 8वां गर्भ तुझे मारने वाला है. बुद्धू इसके लिए बोला गया कि उसने सोचा इस आकाशवाणी को मैं गलत कर दूं. लेट मी प्रूव दिस प्रोफेसी रॉन्ग. And a person who tries to change his prophecy or wants to alter his prophecy, he is वाकई a बुद्धू, मूढ़ा. And immediately what did he do? Caught hold of his sister's hair, went to kill her, showing heroism. huh? थोड़ा देर पहले वही बहन को, मैं मेरे बहन को इतना प्यार करता हूँ, मैं खुद ड्राइवर बन के जाऊंगा, मेरी बहन को ससुराल में छोड़ के आऊंगा. एंड जैसा ही प्रोफेसी हुआ नहीं, that person's true colors came out. And what he did, took out the knife, went to kill his wife. Then Vasudev had to come and stop it. How could he have changed his prophecy? Is there any trick for changing his prophecy? Yes, anybody can participate. Okay, Mudit is there, but I want someone new to speak first. Yes, fast. Nobody knows how to change the prophecy. Very simple. Mudit,
प्रभु जी,
Samir. हाँ,
प्रभु जी,
बोलिए.
भगवत स्मरण
भगवत
चैंटिंग
स्मरण. अच्छा, मतलब अगर
और अच्छे कर्म
कम्स उस वक्त जैसे प्रोफेसी आया, वो तलवार नीचे छोड़ के हाथ में माला लेके भगवान का नाम जपने लगता तो शायद बच जाता था.
नहीं.
बोलिए. Okay, Mudit, now speak.
Prabhuji, what you said is true. अगर कर लेता तो बच ही जाता.
Higher knowledge is required.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी.
Yes, Mataji, बोलिए.
प्रभु जी, अपना जो उसकी सिस्टर थी, एक वैष्णव थी, और उसने वैष्णवी के बाल पकड़ के पहले ही अपराध कर लिया इतना बड़ा कि उसको अपने रास्ते खराब कर लिए. और अगर वो सरेंडर कर देता.
Okay, very good. तो शायद बच जाता, right? Very good. So I'll do one small example I'll give you so that you can understand this. You know, महाभारत में आप लोगों को तो ये पता है ना, शांति दूत बन के कृष्ण गए थे और कृष्ण ने क्या बोला था? 5 गांव मांगे थे ना, और दुर्योधन ने क्या बोला? एक सुई की नोक के जितना भी मैं जगह नहीं दूंगा, करना है तो युद्ध लड़के ले लो. Right? So what does this mean? My dear, Krishna is telling Duryodhana, my dear Duryodhana, please give these 5 villages and Pandavas will be happy. And he could have changed his destiny. What happened? You know, I mean, many of you all must not be knowing the Ramayana truly. Ramayana, what happened was, the situation had come, like Ravan had lost all his near and dear or main stalwart players. So only अकेला रावण बचा था. That time रावण को याद आया, अरे शिव जी ने तो मुझे एक प्रॉमिस किया था. क्या प्रॉमिस किया था? कि जब भी तुझे कोई प्रॉब्लम हो तू मुझे याद कर रहा. क्योंकि वो सबसे बड़ा शिव भक्त था. एंड शिव भक्त कैसे बना? वो कैसे शिव का भक्त बना? How did Ravan become a शिव भक्त? Anybody knows? Nobody knows how Ravan became a Shiv Bhakta. Any of my senior students know how Ravan became a Shiv Bhakta?
Prabhuji picked up the Kailash Parbat in that way.
He wanted to first show his power. He wanted to exhibit his power. You know, जब भी ये राक्षस लोगों को power आ जाता है, they like to exhibit. जैसे some people want to live a flashy lifestyle. Why? So then only people will notice them, no? Similarly, Ravan, the people like Rakshasas, they want to live a flashy life. तो उसने क्या किया? जाके सीधा कैलाश पर्वत उठाया और शिव जी को वहां बोले, अच्छा बहुत ताकत ज्यादा हो गया, नाश्ता ज्यादा खा लिया. Just with his toe pressed the mountain down and his hand got pressed. And then he realizes, no, I have to surrender to this person. Then he started singing his great praises. That is why उसका नाम ही रावण मिला, जो खुद भी रोता है और दूसरों को भी रुलाता है. Then he cried over there and then he sang the Shiva Stuti, and then Shiva became very pleased with him and he became a Shiva Bhakta. And Shiva said, if you have any problem in life, call me. I will be there to help you. So when the war was in that precarious condition and he was in a lose-lose situation, he called up Shivji, and Shivji immediately came. And he asked Shivji, please solve my problem. So what is your problem? I'm about to lose in front of Ram. Please defeat Ramchandra and save my prestige. He said, that is all not possible. No, he said, you have promised me, you have to help me. Yes, I have promised you, I'll help you. No, I'm not saying no. Simple. Just give Sita back and the problem will be solved. Your life will be spared. Just give Sita back. सीता मैया को वापस दे दो, तुम्हारी प्राण बच जाएंगे, गारंटी मैं देता हूं. He said, नहीं, that is not possible. So many a times our prophecy can be changed if we change. It's like the same example which I gave in the starting. What if the doctor tells me you are eating sweets daily? If you continue eating like this, you're going to get diabetes. But if I change myself, I stop eating sweets, I stop eating my junk food, I stop eating stop eating more fatty food, and I start eating less fatty food, I'll be saved from cholesterol, I'll be saved from diabetes, I'll be saved from n number of health problems. So what is the first thing we require in our life is change in our own self. अगर हम अपने आप के अंदर एक चेंज लेके आए ना, हमारा डेस्टिनी भी चेंज हो सकता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, रामायण was written by Valmiki, but who was Valmiki in his earlier part of his life? He was a Daku. His name was Ratnakar. But when Ratnakar changed his life for good, his destiny changed. A person who was a Daku, who was a murderer, would have landed up in hell, but instead of going to hell, just because he changed himself, he became the great Valmiki. So you have to understand how these things change our life. So Mahabharata Yudh could have been changed, could have been averted, just if Duryodhana had given 5 villages to the Pandavas. Same way, Ravana story which I explained to you with Shivji. So change in us is the first requirement for relief. अगर immediate relief चाहिए तो क्या चाहिए अपने आप के अंदर? एक बदलाव लाना. अगर आप अपने अंदर बदलाव लाओगे तो प्रॉब्लम एक हद तक सॉल्व हो सकती है. So problems are of two types, relative problem and real problems. So how do astrological remedies work? How does astrological remedies work? These so-called remedies given by astrologers actually postpone or prepone our karmic reaction. They do not neutralize, they are still waiting. Very important point. How do they postpone or prepone? For example, आपके कुंडली में विवाह योग है, but suppose it is in the age of 30. तो आपने कुछ पूजा पाठ कर लिया, तो at the age of 20 or 20s, late 20s में हो सकता है. मतलब एक 10 साल या 5 साल जल्दी हो सकता है. आपके कुंडली में पुत्र योग है, बट कुछ वर्ष बाद है, तो उसको आप आगे लेके आ सकते हो. These minor changes can be made. It cannot be upside down changes cannot be made. So they cannot be neutralized. They are still waiting. Those karmic reactions are waiting. अगर पुत्र लिखा है तो वो भी एक karmic reaction है, और पुत्र नहीं लिखा है तो वो भी एक karmic reaction है. We are all enjoying our set of karma, some good and some bad. In bargain of changing our present life, we are actually creating a new set of. Actually हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? ये जीवन जो बिता रहे हैं, we are spending this life. In that process, we are creating a new set of problems, either to be enjoyed or suffered in the next birth. That is the bigger problem. In the next birth, we are going to enjoy or suffer. We can change the position and orbits of the planets by simple remedies. Can we do it? We are controlling the planets, or the planets are controlling us. by the remedies you want to control the planets? Is it possible? Just imagine, मेरे 500 रुपए लेके मेरा राहु चौथे घर से छठे घर पे चला जाएगा क्या? ये क्या कोई ट्रैफिक हवलदार है क्या? ले लो 100 रुपए ले लो ना, वो छोड़ दो. Do you think these stars are so cheap to be purchased? And is it going to be possible that these stars will change their route as per your choice? 500 रुपया दे, आज ये गली में मत जाओ, वो गली से जा. Is it going to be possible? And last but not the least, my biggest question to you all of you all is, when we are talking of these stars and planets, do we control them or are they controlling us? अच्छा, कितने लोगों को पता है शनिदेव को क्यों, शनिवार को हनुमान जी को क्यों तेल चढ़ाया जाता है? शनिवार को हनुमान जी पे तेल चढ़ाते हैं, सिंदूर चढ़ाते हैं. सिंदूर का तो पता है, तेल क्यों चढ़ाते हैं? कितने लोगों को पता है? करते हैं ना? कितने लोग करते हैं? फ्रैंकली टेल मी. पहले हाथ चैट बॉक्स में ऊपर तो करो, हाथ तो ऊपर करो. अपेक्षित अकेला जाता है, बाकी कोई नहीं जाता है. अच्छा, आदित्य वगेला, ओके. एंड देन हु एल्स? बस 2 जन, बाकी लोगों को फिर बोल के फायदा ही नहीं है. 2 जन को मैं पर्सनली बुला के बोल देता हूँ, फोन करके बोलता हूँ स्टोरी. बाकी अगर कोई जाता ही नहीं है तो सुना है या वो भी नहीं, सुना भी नहीं. मतलब या तो आप लोग इतने नास्तिक हैं, कोई जाने का नाम ही नहीं है.
प्रभु जी सुना है पर मालूम नहीं, कारण नहीं मालूम.
See, actually, when Ravan wanted to give birth to his son, that is Meghnad, so he said all the stars and planets. देखो भाई, ऐसा पोजीशन में रहना है कि मेरा बच्चे का चार्ट विल बी परफेक्ट, 100% परफेक्ट. कुछ भी उल्टा पुल्टा नहीं होना चाहिए. स्टार, ठीक है, कुछ भी उल्टा पुल्टा नहीं होना चाहिए. तो all stars were afraid, all the nakshatras were afraid, but Ravan was such a powerful demon. But then they आपस में डिसाइड किया, यार अगर ये हम लोग परफेक्ट पोजीशन पे है तो ये पहले परेशान कर रहा है, ऊपर से और परेशान करेगा. ये उसका परफेक्ट सन आके परफेक्टली हमको सताएगा. सो लेट अस मेक हिज चार्ट लिटिल इम्परफेक्ट. तो क्या करें? तो सब लोग ने शनिदेव को बोला, यार यू आर द मोस्ट पावरफुल, फेमस, आपकी दशा लगती है तो अच्छे अच्छे की हालत खराब हो जाती है, तो आप कुछ कीजिए. तो शनिदेव ने बोला, ठीक है, जब वो पैदा होने वाला रहेगा मुझे बता देना, मैं जानबूझ के गलत हाउस में जाके बैठ जाता हूँ, गलत कुंडली के गलत जगह पे बैठ जाता हूँ. एंड दैट इज व्हाट हैपेंड एट द टाइम ऑफ बर्थ. जानबूझ के शनिदेव जाके गलत कुंडली पे बैठ गए. तो रावण को आया गुस्सा, हाउ कम यू हैव disobeyed my order. Immediately he caught a hold of शनि और उसको उल्टा लटका दिया घर के दरवाजे के ऊपर, आउटसाइड इज मेन डोर, उल्टा लटका के बांध के रख दिया. तो शनि भगवान देखा, तुम लोग तो चले गए, मेरे को तो लटका के गए ना आप लोग, तो बाकी 11 नक्षत्र को बोल रहे हैं. मैं ही मिला, अभी मेरे को बचाने कोई नहीं आ रहा है. तो मतलब उसका भी स्टार कभी कभी खराब होता है. डोंट वरी, शनिदेव का भी स्टार कभी कोई खराब रहता है. तो जब हनुमान जी गए थे समुद्र लान के, सुंदरकांड में आता है, तो हनुमान जी ने जाके शनिदेव को रिलीज किया. तो शनिदेव ने तब हनुमान जी को बोला कि भाई, you have released me from this bad situation, so I hereby give a blessing that whoever on Saturday, शनि के दिन आप पे जब तेल चढ़ाएगा तो उस पे मैं कम कोपित रहूंगा. प्लीज, हाँ, 0 नहीं बोला उन्होंने, मैं कम कोपित रहूंगा, या आई विल गिव सम रिलीफ टू दैट पर्सन. सो दिस इज द रीजन व्हाई. अभी तो कम से कम जाने के पहले सोच के जाओ जरा, मंदिर में तेल क्यों चढ़ाते हो. So it is because Hanuman ji saved Shanidev. So Shanidev gave this, what do you say, discount to his devotees. Hanuman ji के भक्तों को एक discount मिला हुआ. So the point what I was trying to make over here was, yes, like how Shanidev cannot be controlled by us, planets control us, we do not control the planets. So now Bhagavad Gita solutions are coming on the way. First is, what does Lord say? Lord मतलब भगवान. भगवान कौन है? कृष्ण है. कृष्ण क्या कहते हैं? 5th chapter 15वें श्लोक में क्या कहते हैं? ना अदते कश्चित पापम ना च सुकृतम विभुम अज्ञानेन आवृतम ज्ञानम तेन मुह्यन्ति जनतवः। लोग ये नहीं समझते हैं कि मैं किसी का ना पाप लेता हूं ना पुण्य लेता हूं, मगर इस अज्ञानेन आवृतम ज्ञानम, ज्ञान आवृत, आवृत मतलब कवर्ड है अज्ञान से, तेने मुह्यन्ति जनतवः, दे आर कंफ्यूज्ड। हम लोग एस्ट्रोलॉजी मैरिज के टाइम पे देखते हैं, क्या क्या देखते हैं? व्हेन विल आई गेट मैरिड, टेल मी अबाउट माय लाइफ पार्टनर, लॉन्ग टर्म कमिटमेंट रिलेशनशिप होना चाहिए। और हॉरोस्कोप में क्या क्या देखते हैं? टाइमिंग ऑफ मैरिज, नेचर ऑफ स्पाउस, उसका कौन सा कुंडली होना चाहिए, सब कुछ चेक करते हैं। बट marriage does not guarantee you will be together forever. It's only paper. It takes love, respect, trust, and understanding, friendship, and faith in your relation for a marriage to be successful. मैरिज में सिर्फ कुंडली देख के, लड़की का कुंडली अच्छा देख लिया, मैंने अच्छा मुहूर्त देख के शादी किया, आई टेल यू फ्रैंकली, धनतेरस का दिन मुहूर्त नहीं देखते हैं। It is said that धनतेरस का दिन कभी भी आप कोई भी दिन बिना कुंडली देखे आप शादी कर सकते हो. It is such a nice day. And one of my known business colleague, he got married 3 times. All the 3 times his wife ran away. One wife committed suicide. So finally the 4th marriage he did on Dhanteras day, seeing that supposed to be the best day. And even that wife ran away. Why? By seeing that those parameters is not enough. Marriage does not guarantee that you will be lived together forever. It is only a piece of paper or just a promise in front of Agni Devata. It takes love, respect, trust, understanding, friendship, faith in your relations to last forever. अगर ये चीजें अगर नहीं हो, कितना भी कुंडली मैच कर लो, कितना भी आप मुहूर्त निकाल के शादी करो, ये सब टिकने वाली नहीं है. And astrology and death. कितने लोगों को मृत्युंजय मंत्र का स्टोरी पता है? How many of you all know the story of मृत्युंजय मंत्र? मुदितनुस, बस, और किसी को पता नहीं है? Riya, even you don't know मृत्युंजय मंत्र story? Riya?
Yes,
Okay, you know the story, no? मृत्युंजय मंत्र स्टोरी पता है कि नहीं पता है? हाँ या ना?
No, Prabhuji.
नो, वेरी नाइस. आजकल आपका ध्यान कहीं और रहता है ना, इसके लिए. It is said that when Markandeya Rishi was born, he was born to a very pious parents, and the parents were not having a child for a long time, so they were praying to God, and God, Lord Shiva came and blessed them and told them, you will get a child. Now you got 2 options, option A, option B. Option A में आपको option ये है कि आपको बच्चा कैसे choose करना है. That is, first option is long life, useless son. Option B, short life, very nice, pious son. Choice is yours. तो जैसे ऐसा choice पूछा गया, तो ये ऋषि मुनि अच्छे ज्ञानी थे, तो उन्होंने बोला वो पुत्र भी क्या काम का, जो बेकाम निकम्मा हो, जिंदगी भर हम उसके पीछे छाती पीट बैठे, आप हमको शॉर्ट लाइफ यूजफुल चाइल्ड दे दो मेरे को. तो उसको शॉर्ट लाइफ यूजफुल चाइल्ड दे दिया. Then when this short life useful child came, they were very happy, but short life कितना short था? 12 years of life. So after the 11th year was over, the parents started becoming very sad. They were very sad. So the boy asked, why are you sad? He said, then they finally told that you are only going to be with us for a few years. थोड़े वक्त के बाद तुम मर जाओगे, 1 साल के बाद तुम मरने वाले हो. But don't worry, I'll ask my grandfather for some solution to that. And he went and asked his grandfather. And his grandfather told him, okay, you go and worship Lord Shiva. Go and worship Lord Shiva. And sincerely you worship. And he gave him this mantra. So he was chanting this mantra and worshipping. There is a Mrityunjay mantra he gave. And he was chanting Lord Shiva's name. On the decided day, जिस दिन उसकी मौत थी, तय थी, उस दिन यमराज आ गए, अपने हाथ में यमपाश लेके आए. Yamapash means the rope by which they catch the soul. And they were praying. This boy was praying, and when he came, Yamaraj came, the boy just caught hold of the shivling. I'll show you the photographs, you'll understand that. The boy caught hold of shivling and was chanting the Mrityunjay mantra. But Yamaraj, when he threw the Yamapash on him, the Yamapash not only fell on him, it fell on the shivling also. Shiva immediately appeared there and he said, wait, how can you kill this boy? That time Yamaraj said, how I'm killing means you only have given now 12 years. So if I don't take his life, your words will prove false. That time Yamaraj said, Shivaji said, Yamaraj, I said 12 years, but not 12 years as per human life, as per my life. How God wants, he can save you. Devatas, Shivaji can also save you. That is how Mrityunjay mantra came into existence. Today also, if some people have got, मृत्यु दोष रहता है, अकाल मृत्यु दोष रहता है उनके कुंडली में, तो उनके लिए मृत्युंजय मंत्र जाप बोला जाता है. But why? Under what conditions? One has to do devotion like Markandeya Rishi, who did when he was at the small boy. By the way, आप लोगों को कुछ चीजें बताता हूँ. मौत एक ऐसी चीज है, जब आनी है तब आनी है. Twice bombed, twice survived. On the 6th August 1945 morning, he is Tungshung Yamaguchi. He was. So in 6th August 1945 morning, there was a wave of the first atom bomb in Hiroshima. And on 8th August, he was in Nagasaki. And he survived both the atomic blast. You know that? He had gone to Hiroshima because he was an engineer and he was working for, I think, Mitsubishi company, Mitsubishi cars. And he had gone for some work to Hiroshima. On that day, 6th August, US dropped their first atom bomb on Japan. And on 8th of August, when he returned back from there, everything was killed in Hiroshima. So somehow he came back to Nagasaki. Now, Hiroshima was a plant where the cars were made, and Nagasaki was his actual office. So he came back to Nagasaki fully in bandage, whole body was burnt and all that thing. But they called him to the office to learn how grave that accident was. And since he had come over here, Japanese are very workaholic people. Huh? He had gone to the office, his wife had gone to buy medicines, and there was a second bomb, atomic bomb, which was dropped. And so many people died in Nagasaki also. But again, in the second blast, he survived. When the second bomb was dropped, he was which was more powerful than the one dropped at Hiroshima. A more powerful bomb was dropped in Hiroshima. He miraculously survived. Also, his wife and children also survived the atom bomb, and he finally died at the age of 92. So, मौत से बचने का तरीका बहुत है, don't worry. उन्होंने कोई क्या बोलते हैं, मृत्युंजय मंत्र नहीं जाप किया था. So many of us ask this question: what is the purpose? Who are you? What is the purpose of our human life? So our purpose of human life is something higher. The science is meant for a higher spiritual goal. Astrology connected to spirituality. Astrology का पूरा base क्या है? Spirituality पे connected है. If it is so scientific, it is so scientifically devised that it also offers remedies spiritually. कोई astrologer के पास अभी तक आज आप गए हो, तो क्या वो बोला है आप एक काम करो, डोलो 2 गोली खा लेना? ऐसा कोई प्रेडिक्शन, ऐसा कोई सॉल्यूशंस दिया है? हमेशा क्या बोला है? कोई मंत्र का जाप करो, या हर सोमवार जाके मंदिर जाओ, हर शुक्रवार को मंदिर जाओ, काले कपड़े में कुछ मूंग दाल रख के दे दो, something of that sort. या बरगद के पेड़ के 21 राउंड करो. All these are the different ways in which these are solutions are given. So what does this mean? All these are having some spiritual attraction or spiritual end to all these things. So what are the principles behind astrological remedies to keep us spiritually inclined and connected to God directly or indirectly? किसी न किसी तरीके से हमको भगवान के साथ जुड़े रखना, यही काम होता है एस्ट्रोलॉजी का. Because spirituality is the only solution. Even if spiritual activities are done with an intention to change our chart, does not give any result. Suppose आपने ये जाप किया, ये मंत्र पढ़ा, ये पुण्य कार्य किया, गाय को रोटी खिलाई, कुत्ते को रोटी खिलाया, ये किया, वो किया, but the final end solution किस सबका चीज का क्या है? कहीं ना कहीं आपको नुकसान नहीं, कहीं ना कहीं आपको पुण्यकारी होगा, अगले जन्म में कम से कम इन दुखों से आपको निवृत्ति होगी. You know, the best joke which I always like to share with you all is, जब एस्ट्रोलॉजर के पास अक्सर जाओ ना, वो बोलता है काले कुत्ते को 2 रोटी खिलाना, सफेद रोटी को 4 रोटी खिला देना, एज पर योर चैट एंड एज पर योर प्रॉब्लम देते हैं. बट आजकल लोगों ने क्या किया, कुत्ते को घर पे लेके आ गए, 24 आवर्स खिलाते हैं, और फिर भी उनका कुंडली चेंज होने वाला नहीं. So a dog was meant to be given some food for some solution, not meant to be kept inside the house. And it is always said, एक आदमी बोल रहा था, अरे मुझे मेरे ज्योतिष ने बोला था काले कुत्ते को रोटी खिलाना, इतना खिलाया, 10 साल से खिला रहा हूं, मेरी शादी तो नहीं हुई मगर कुत्ता खा खा के मर गया. So don't worry, even if there is no solution to the problem as per the astrological chart, don't worry, जिस कुत्ते को आपने खिलाया उससे आपको बेनिफिट जरूर मिलेगा, उसके पायस क्रेडिट्स जो है वो जरूर मिलेंगे आपको. Okay, we're just in the end of it, last 2 minutes. So every purpose of astrology is to motivate you when all hopes are lost. The chart gives you a hope of success. जब दुनिया की सारी रस्ते बंद हो जाते हैं, अमिताभ का वो डायलॉग है ना, आज तो बहुत खुश हो गए, जो आदमी कभी तुम्हारे दरबार में नहीं है आज तुम्हारे मंदिर में आके खड़ा है. It's like that. When all your hopes are lost, yes, don't worry, astrology will give you the hope for success. But याद रखना, इस जिंदगी को सुधारते सुधारते एक नई जिंदगी की रचना मत करना. Again you have to suffer the same repeated birth, death, old age and disease. बार बार जन्म में लेना है. अकलमंदी क्या है? इस जन्म मृत्यु के चक्कर से निकल जाओ. वापस जन्म लोगे तो वापस एक चार्ट मिलेगा, वापस एक चार्ट मिलेगा तो वापस एक एस्ट्रोलॉजर के पास जाना पड़ेगा, और वो बोलेगा वैसे गधे को खिलाना पड़ेगा, कुत्ते को खिलाना पड़ेगा, किसको खिलाना पड़ेगा. सो ऑल दिस से बचने के लिए एक ही तरीका है, और वो कौन सा तरीका है? वेरी सिंपल. यमुना माता जी, I'll just take you just 2 minutes. We are completing our session, then I'll take your question, Mata. Although no one can go back and make a brand new start, हम लोग अपनी जिंदगी की शुरुआत तो पहले से अच्छी नहीं कर सकते हैं, ऑलरेडी हो चुकी है, but at least start from now and make a brand new ending. कम से कम हमारा एंडिंग तो चेंज कर सकते हैं, शुरुआत ना चेंज कर सके मगर कम से कम we can change our ending. We cannot change our starting now, we already started, but at least we can change our ending. And you want to meet the most perfect astrologer in this world? Come, I'll meet you the most perfect astrologer to this world. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says in 7.26, Vedam samtitani vartamani cha Arjuna bhavishyani cha bhutani mam tu vedana kaschinaha. Oh Arjuna, as the supreme personality of Godhead, I know everything that has happened in the past, all that is happening in the present, and what is going to come in the future, but nobody knows me. मतलब क्या है? भगवान से बड़ा कोई एस्ट्रोलॉजर नहीं बचा है. क्योंकि वो अपने पास्ट भी जानते हैं, प्रेजेंट भी जान रहे हैं और भविष्य भी जान रहे हैं। वेदम समतितानी वर्तमानी च अर्जुन, वर्तमान को भी जानता हूं मैं। समतित्यतानी मतलब आपके पास्ट को, आपके फ्यूचर को, एंड भविष्यानी च बुद्ध, आपके फ्यूचर में क्यों होने वाला है भविष्य भी मैं जानता हूं। मगर मुझे कोई नहीं जानता, तो उस एस्ट्रोलॉजर के पास चलो ना जिसके पास सब कुछ जानकारी है, ना कि ये वहां छोटे एस्ट्रोलॉजर जो खुद के कुंडली नहीं बदल सकते हैं और अपनी कुंडली बदल के निकले हैं। एंड द सॉल्यूशन फॉर चेंजिंग अवर चार्ट, सर्वधर्मान परित्यज्य मामेकम शरणम व्रज अहम त्वाम सर्व पापेभ्यो मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः। Abandon all varieties of religion, just surrender unto me and I shall deliver you from all sinful reactions. Do not worry. ये भगवान आपको गारंटी देते हैं भगवत गीता में कि एक बार जो मेरे शरण में आ गया, कि आज हम जो भी सफर कर रहे हैं हमारे कर्मों की वजह से सफर कर रहे हैं, हमारे पूर्व कर्म के हिसाब से सफर कर रहे हैं। भाई मुझे मेरे पास शरणागत हो जा, तेरे पूरे पुराने कर्म में मोक्ष कर दूंगा, तुमको पुराने कर्मों से छुड़ा दूंगा। कितने लोगों को स्टोरी वो भी पूरा जानना है महाभारत का स्टोरी? अपेक्षित वांट्स टू नो।
वो जी वही मैं कह रही थी कि आपने ग्रैंड की स्टोरी सुनानी है।
ये वही आपको बताना चाहता था। द मेन स्टोरी गोes like this. What happened was when our Krishna came to know, अरे यार इसने तो सही बोल दिया है, अगर उसने दुर्योधन ने अगर उस दिन यज्ञ किया ग्रहण का दिन तो वो जीत जाएगा। भगवान को टेंशन, क्यों टेंशन? क्योंकि वो सब शरणागत थे। यही तो लास्ट वर्स बोल रहे हैं, सर्वधर्मान परित्यज्य माम एकम शरणम व्रज, मुझे शरण में आ जाओ, मैं तुम्हारे सारे पाप धुला दूंगा। तो आपकी कुंडली भी बदल सकते हैं। कृष्ण ने उनकी कुंडली भी बदली। कैसे बदली? कृष्ण ने तुरंत बोला चलो आज ही हम यज्ञ करते हैं। तो अपना नकुल और सहदेव ने बोला आज तो ये नहीं है, ग्रहण नहीं है। नहीं मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना यज्ञ करो। तो यज्ञ करने की तैयारी शुरू हो गई। तो सारे ग्रहों ने देखा अरे कृष्ण आज यज्ञ कर रहे हैं, आज तो ग्रहण नहीं है, अगर जाके बोलना पड़ेगा। तो सूर्य चंद्र सब आ गए नीचे, यहाँ पे यज्ञ शुरू हो गया। कृष्ण बोला तुम लोग कुछ मत देखो, मैं बोल रहा हूँ यज्ञ करो, बस यज्ञ करो। यज्ञ हो रहा है। इतने में सूर्य चंद्र सब आ गए। अरे भगवान आपका छोटा सा गड़बड़ हो गया है, यज्ञ ग्रहण तो कल है, कल ग्रहण, कल यज्ञ करेंगे तो जीतेंगे, आज करेंगे तो कैसे जीतेंगे? नहीं मैंने आज यज्ञ किया मतलब आज हमारा जीत पक्का है। मतलब आज ग्रहण तो नहीं है। क्यों ग्रहण नहीं है? मेरे सामने कौन खड़े हैं? सूर्य और चंद्र दोनों खड़े हैं। और सूर्य और चंद्र दोनों एक लाइन में हो तो क्या होता है? ग्रहण लगता है ना। एक्लिप्स तभी होता है ना व्हेन सन एंड मून आर इन द सेम लाइन। अभी तो ग्रहण लग चुका है, बस तुम लोग दोनों आ गए मेरे यज्ञ में, ग्रहण तो लग गया है, बस अभी तो हम लोग जीतेंगे। तो नेक्स्ट डे ग्रहण हुआ ही नहीं, उसी दिन ग्रहण हो गया एंड पांडव जीत गए। तो कहने का भावार्थ क्या है इसमें स्टोरी में कि अगर हमारा भगवान के प्रति शरणागत है, इफ यू आर सरेंडर्ड टू द लॉर्ड, देन guaranteed your future can be changed. Their future was to be changed. They were to lose if Duryodhana would have done the yajna on the day of grahan, on the day of eclipse. But since Krishna was on their side, the day he wanted, he created grahan and they went ahead with the victory of the Pandavas. So this is how we have to understand Lord is always there. But for those who are surrendered, for them the horoscope can anytime change, because Lord has given a guarantee in the Bhagavad Gita. One who surrenders to me, I will relieve him of all his sins. And whatever good or bad we are enjoying or suffering is because of our sins, which we have done in our earlier lives. Okay, with this, I would like to close our seminar. So I request Jigar Prabhu to switch off the YouTube, and any questions and